Hello everyone! Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Also, make your predictions for today's Champions League semi-final clash between Villarreal and Liverpool. And meanwhile, let's begin the new episode. Let's go! Cristiano Ronaldo has scored 9 of Manchester United's last 11 goals in the Premier League. Given the captaincy to Odegaard is a masterstroke from Arteta, Harry Redknapp admitted. Juventus are in talks with PSG about the possible move of Argentinian midfielder Leandro Paredes. Bologna's head coach Sinisa Mihajlovic discharged from the hospital following a month of chemotherapy. The Super League plan is over. Those involved are trying to satisfy their ego a bit more, but it could never work anyway, Ceferin told the press. Shakhtar Donetsk boss Roberto De Zerbi may leave his post due to Russia's ongoing invasion of Ukraine. Xavi sees Barca star Ousmane Dembele as a future of the club. In the coming days, there will be another meeting between Barca officials and the player's agent. Nemanja Matic has played his last match for Manchester United at Old Trafford despite having 12 months left in his contract. He said goodbye to the fans and will leave the club in the summer. French centre-back Raphael Varane scored his debut goal for Man United in the game with Brentford. Atletico's side claims they won't give Real Madrid a guard of honor. Aston Villa are keen to use the option to buy out Coutinho's contract. The estimated transfer fee is 40 million euros. Lazio's Milinkovic-Savic could move to Manchester United or PSG, although the Reds are considered the main candidate for the 27-year-old midfielder. Manchester United are 5 points behind the Champions League zone after 36 Premier League matches. Arsenal have 2 games in hand. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored his 18th Premier League goal this season. Only Salah and Son scored more. Russian clubs were suspended from participation in international tournaments in the next season, with the Russian national teams out of the international tournaments. UEFA also discarded Russia's bid to host Euros in 2028 and 2032. I want to be important for Barca next year and several more years. I play for the best club in the world, Memphis Depay said. Borussia Dortmund have signed Freiburg defender Nico Schlotterbeck. Bayern were also interested in the 22-year-old player. It's likely that the summer tournament featuring Real Madrid, Barca and Juventus in the United States will not take place. Barcelona are already exploring other options for playing games in the US in the preseason. The club wants to make the most of this period financially and is looking to arrange some gripping-friendly clashes. Villarreal will go with all they have, that is clear. A Champions League semi-final should be tough, and that's fine, Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp said. Andrea Pirlo is the main candidate to take over Serie A underdog Spezia, Sky Sport Italia reports. Senegal has been fined and was ordered to play their next game in an empty stadium after violations in the game with Egypt, in which Mo Salah was targeted with laser pointers. Jadon Sancho risks missing the rest of the season due to illness, the BBC writes. Villarreal will have to play a perfect match against Liverpool, trying to find more of their weaknesses, Unai Emery said. David Alaba is unlikely to recover in time to help Real Madrid in the second leg against Manchester City due to a fibula fracture. Barcelona don't intend to buy out Spanish winger Adama Traoré from Wolverhampton for 30 million euros, according to Marca. Man City and Liverpool buy someone every transfer window, and that's how they became the best in the world. It's not necessary to have 3 or 4 years for rebuilding, Man United interim coach Ralf Rangnick admitted. Ronaldo is one of the most positive things about this season. These stats don't lie. We are very happy to have him here, Man United fullback Diogo Dalot told Sky Sports. UEFA appointed Daniele Rossato to be the man in charge of the Real Madrid vs Man City clash in the Champions League, and Danny McKelly will referee the second leg between Villarreal and Liverpool. Chelsea centre-back Antonio Rudiger will sign a contract with Real Madrid in the coming days. Ancelotti played a key role in the deal. You cannot blame Ronaldo if he decides to leave Manchester. He's used to the Champions League. It's just unbelievable to see him scoring so many goals in the Premier League at 37, Dimitar Berbatov said. I can't imagine Guardiola letting Gabi Jesus go even if Haaland arrives, which will happen as a deal is very close, Di Marzio reports. A question about Ronaldo's future you need to ask Erik Ten Hag, but it's obvious United needs some more strikers, Ralf Rangnick said. Of course, I am worried about Chelsea's top 4 place. 4 points in 4 games will never be enough, no matter what race we're in. Thomas Tuchel is quoted by the Daily Mail. Richarlison faces FA investigation for throwing a flare after scoring in Everton's 1-0 win over Chelsea. Ronaldo is still number 1 in that eternal Messi versus Ronaldo debate. People always expect 30, 50 goals from Cristiano, but now he's playing in a team where you can't score that many goals anyway, Ben Foster said. Monday brought us a number of interesting games. Let's have a look. Next up is the main news of the episode. Briefly about the games that took place yesterday. In the Premier League, Manchester United defeated Brentford 3-0, with goals scored by Bruno Fernandes, Ronaldo and Varane. The Red Devils still in the tough fight for the Champions League zone. In La Liga, Real Betis played a 0-0 draw with Getafe. In Serie A, Atalanta's crisis goes on as this time they failed in the game against Salernitana 1-1. The Bundesliga brought us 2 matches. Leverkusen defeated Eintracht 2-0, while RB Leipzig lost to Mönchengladbach 3-1. According to the Mirror, Pep Guardiola is going to extend his contract with Manchester City, even if he wins the Champions League this season. The reason for it is that he believes the team can improve with Erling Haaland at the forefront, as the Norwegian prodigy is knocking on City's door. In addition, the club can raise money after the potential departures of Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus, and also Fernandinho is definitely leaving Etihad this summer. PSG might invite former German coach Joachim Löw to take a head coach post at Parc des Princes. The Emir of Qatar's entourage requested information on the 62-year-old specialist who's currently without the club but really wants to return to work, according to Goal.com journalist Mark Machenua. However, negotiations with the 2014 World Cup winner have not started yet. Real Madrid have completely given up on the Erling Haaland move, reports reliable Ramon Alvarez de Mon. The club are no longer interested in the 21-year-old Norwegian. Real Madrid are way too concerned with the player's injury record. The 21-year-old has suffered 7 injuries since the 2020-21 season, spending more than 130 days out of the game. Haaland is said to be on his way to signing for Manchester City. The striker has scored 28 goals in 28 appearances for Borussia Dortmund this season. Barcelona are on the verge of signing Valencia midfielder Carlos Soler to replace Frankie de Jong. The Catalan club have agreed on a transfer of the 25-year-old Spanish midfielder for 20 million euros, and the personal contract terms have already been discussed. Therefore, Xavi gave Barca director Mateo Alemany permission to finalize the deal. Soler's move to Camp Nou might be decisive in Frankie's future, as Barcelona decided to part with the Dutch midfielder who's being hunted by Manchester United, Bayern and unnamed Premier League clubs. Barca intends to get around 70 million euros after selling the 24-year-old star, as the Blaugrana's belief that Frankie lacks leadership qualities. Cristiano Ronaldo could make a sensational Real Madrid comeback, the Mirror reports. Some influential key figures at Real Madrid want the Portuguese to join his former club, as Los Blancos have been truly impressed with the 37-year-old superstar's performance in the Premier League. They believe Ronaldo would score a lot in La Liga as well. Besides, the Portuguese is likely to leave Old Trafford since their future manager Erik reportedly doesn't see him in the squad. Mohamed Salah has a very uncertain future at Liverpool right now. The contract negotiations with the player are still underway without any positive signs on the horizon for the Jurgen Klopp side. In fact, the Egyptian winger is interested in the opportunity to have a new challenge, probably in Spain or Paris, as the reports link him with interest from Barcelona and PSG. His current contract with Liverpool runs until the summer of 2023. Dear friends, have you ever dreamed of making a fool of your football opponents on the pitch, just like Neymar or Ronaldinho? Learn every football magic trick together with a freestyle world champion in just 4 minutes. Watch the suggested video and learn. And that was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.